I thought I'd show you a little plastic welding. I got two different irons I use. This one here is I can't remember how many watts it is. What's it say? 60 watts. And then this is a smaller one. This is a 30 watt. This one's got kind of a neat blade on it. It's flat. I'm not sure. This may have been like a wood burning set or something out of there. I've got a bunch of different tips for it. I use this one mostly. It seems to work the best. And what I did for filler plastic, you kind of got to figure out what kind of plastic it is. You can do that. You can go online and check out they have flow charts on there. You just look up plastic identification, and they'll have some flow charts on there to show you how to identify it. You can put it in water and see if it floats or sinks, and you can tell by looking, sort of. You can do a burn test on it and see how it burns and see if they burn the same. And you can also tell by the smell that comes off when they're burning. But most of this stuff here is, it's got a filler in it, either a fiberglass fill or a carbon fill. So anyway, so I'm using this here. It's off a weed eater. And it's the same kind of plastic, but it doesn't have the fill in it. So what I did is I took it to the bandsaw and I cut slices off of here, and that's what I'm using for welding rod. I usually try to keep them less than an eighth, maybe a 16th or 3/32 at the most. The thinner they are, they work better. And now it's just a matter of like piecing these together, where all these pieces go, and trying to get everything clamped in exactly the right position. You need to clean this stuff though, which I haven't done yet. And a good cleaner is good old lacquer thinner, or you can even spray it down with some brake clean, works good too. It's nice to get all the oil off of it so it doesn't contaminate nothing. This won't be a problem on most things you're going to weld, because of most things you're going to weld are not going to have oil on them. So I tried it looking for some glue to glue all this stuff to see if I could find something, and nothing I tried would work. I've even got some high strength epoxy, 5-to-1 epoxy, and it wouldn't work either. So I got this generator, and I knew it was going to have a couple broken parts, but I didn't know the motor was going to have a housing on it that was all plastic, and it all broke. And then I got the air filter too, and it's broke where it mounts to the carburetor, and then the other half of it's got a big old cracking hole in it I got to fix too. So but, well, I'm just going to set this up. I don't know if I'm going to put it all together or just do a piece. Got to figure out where I'm at. Okay. This thing has a lot of plastic in it, I think, because of they're trying to keep the sound down. And sound probably transmits doesn't transmit as easily through plastic as it does metal. Metal transfers sound really bad. Well, I'm going to use a clamp to hold that. I'm just going to put a tack on this right here, I think, if I can get it in the right spot. That'll hold that for now. Oh darn. I had a screw out here I was going to put in this. Oh, there it is. Thought I'd lost it. Probably lost my screwdriver. I'll get one. Yep. And this goes on here like. I need it. There it goes. Like so. Okay, so come off then. Oh, my hold. My tack didn't hold. I think I'll go ahead and put it together. I'll zoom in for a close-up when I start welding. There's a crack running down this corner, and usually what I do is I start by, you can either drag, if you want to tack it like together, start at the end. And all I'm doing is I'm pushing the point in, and the plastic that melts, I push it forward. And I'm just putting a tack is all I want to do, is to hold that in place. And then for the actual repair, I try to drag the tip down the middle of the crack. This one is hard to do because it's right on a corner, so it wants to go one side or the other. I'll try this other soldering iron. This one will get it open pretty good, I think. Yeah. Okay. I got something to follow maybe. This is not a good example. It doesn't want to burn in on the corner because the plastic's so thick there. I'll have to do it on the inside. But I can do it this way. You can see how I'm actually melting it and pushing it forward. Usually what I try to do is drag it through the crack and make like a V groove, and then I come back with my filler material and mix the two, mix the original plastic with the filler material when I fill it in. So usually I keep a fan on this to keep the smoke out of my face. I'm sure breathing this is really good for you. And I'll just stop right there and finish this up. This one little, that's about 1.25 inches I got done so far. 1.5 inches about now. I got all this hot, I might as well continue. You'd be surprised how much heat it soaks up, you know, on each side. It actually gets pretty warm. It's not so hot that you can't touch it, but you don't want to carry it around too long. Now I got all that stuff in there, now I'll go back over and try to smooth it out. You kind of have to get the heat right, you know. And once you get some heat in it where it'll move around, then you're not too bad. And I'm not really worried about the beauty of this, because nobody's ever going to see this. It's on the inside. So I'm going to leave it a little thicker. And then I would go back and I'll go back and redo this inside corner too, on the inside. And I'll leave more material there. But more or less that's the process right there. If this was on the outside, you could go back over this, I guess, and hit it with a block sander, knock the high spots off, you know, and then sand it with some like 800 or something and maybe polish it back out, I don't know. But I'm usually not too worried about the looks of something. I'm trying to salvage to keep from buying a new part. Well, that's it. Thanks. Bye.